All right, so today, day one of setting up my dream gym. I'm very excited. It's currently 9 p.m. and I am just getting started. So I don't know how long I'm gonna work on this, but I wanna film it. So figured I'd give you a little tour of what we're working with. My camera can't flip. All right, so first things first, we got the front door. We walk in, we have this very open space. We have a lot of old apartment junk that needs to be cleaned out. It's fine. There's a lot of cobwebs and rodent processed food around, but I want to make it functional first and I'll clean as I go or clean it later, I guess. A lot of that over there is junk. This basketball hoop I want to put over there because that gives like a pretty full range. The ceilings are too low, but I'm a pro dunker, so who cares? I'm not shooting. But right here, there's like cables that are kind of in the way. And this is where I want to put the weight training stuff. And I'll explain more into that when I'm actually like messing with the equipment. But for a brief overview, yeah, that's that. This will be weight training area. Maybe I'll put like a TV right here because God forbid I'm not constantly stimulated. And eventually we can probably get some like wood panel flooring. It might just be a cover, or maybe if I just get like a shit ton of money out of nowhere, I can do like a lifted floor, but I'm not gonna count on it. So we'll probably just do some like vinyl floor covering or something like that, like some interlocking floor. But with that, that's kind of the general plan. We already got a bathroom here that's sick. That's just storage over there, more storage on top of that. This all needs to go. And here is our equipment. So this is the biggest purchase I've ever made, if you don't count college, I guess, but that was like financial aid. That wasn't really my own money, I guess, but this was straight cash out of pocket, about $1,500, and I'm like stoked because all of it has come from YouTube or TikTok or pro dunking stuff, and that's just like, the fact that I can afford this, extremely grateful. If you're here watching the video, thank you so much for being here. But enough about that. So first, these two boxes, leg extension and hamstring curl machine. This was a little expensive. This was like $400 or $500, but it was super highly rated and I needed a good one on a budget because it's probably like the single most important piece of equipment for my pro dunking and jump training stuff. Here we got about 500 pounds. I think it's a bit more. I think it's like maybe like 530 or something in all bumper plates. Some are used, some are new, at about 80 cents to $1 per pound. So a pretty good deal there. This is a brand new chrome barbell because this building is not humidity controlled yet. And I feel like I'm in like a Minecraft POV here. Like, okay. But yeah, the humidity's not controlled. I don't want the bar to rust. I hate rusty bars. So I just got a new one. It'll probably last me a lifetime for like 70 extra bucks, whatever. Rubber mat for the Olympic lift so I can drop the weights on the floor and not worry about it. It's also good for grip, all sorts of stuff. Super cheap, maybe like 35 bucks. This bench, super nice bench, super nice. Very stable, very comfortable, $250 off. So this cost me $100 for an adjustable bench. It even has the little, I don't think I'm gonna use it much, but if I ever wanna use this part, it has that too. And just because of this little cut saved me $250 because it's like a factory defect or something. So that's sick. They didn't have bumpers for like the lighter weights. Like I wanted a 5-pound bumper, but didn't have it. 2.5 pounds, probably just to lift my heels whenever I squat. Got some good clips right here. And the final thing we have for just the first day is a little dip thing. This was about $250. Probably the thing I could have saved the most money on. I could probably find a lot cheaper one, but I don't know. In the moment, I saw it. I'm like, I'm a heavy guy and I do weighted dips. So I'm probably putting a total of like 270 pounds on the dip for reps. And I'm like, I don't really want a cheap one. I'm not trying to die and hurt myself, because if I fall during a dip because the thing breaks, there's no way I'm gonna land properly. This wood, ignore that. That's not mine. My family also uses this for their own storage or projects. And we have a pull-up bar from my room, and that's also something I've had for a while. But yeah, that's everything that we have right now that I'm gonna try and get set up. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get done in the first video. No clue. But I know there's at least gonna be 2 videos, there might be more, because I still need a squat rack. That is the next thing I need. I was shopping at a wholesale place. I'm forgetting the name right now, but I'll put the name of it on screen because the dude was super, super nice. Gave me great deals on a ton of items. But yeah, so he didn't really have any squat racks that were in my price range. He did have one that was like, it like mounts to the wall, but this plywood I don't trust with my squat. Once I'm healthy and squatting a lot of weight again, this is just straight plywood, and I don't really know how to reinforce it like he had set up yet. So I didn't bite on it. I know there's also a lot of cheaper ones that can do a lot of weight. I've seen on Amazon, I've looked at reviews and stuff. Yeah, squat rack, we definitely need that next. But for now, we can do deadlifts, we can do hip thrusts. We have all the crucial stuff for my leg day. Eventually, I want a seated calf raise because that's pretty important as well to work that soleus a bit. But we can do standing calf raises once we get the squat rack also. I think that covers about it. I'm sure there's plenty of other random equipment I could think of like, ooh, yeah, I want that. But the major stuff in future episodes will be squat rack and the other thing I said. First order of business, get internet in the building. We have a little Wi-Fi extender over here that I'm going to try and set up. It's super old, but if I put it in this window, it connects to my house and I can get internet down here. And then I can hook up a TV and maybe I can get some entertainment going. Yes, this is a gym, guys. I think that's all for the POV rant. I'm gonna throw you guys on a tripod. I'm gonna stay mic'd up and let's just get the show on the road. Guys, I just realized something. I have to set up the extender on the phone I'm using to film. So I'm just gonna do that and let you know how it goes. Immediate problem. All right, it is now 10 o'clock and we finally have internet down here. Not even important to training, but it took me an hour. There's actually no heat here yet and it's really cold. So I brought this back up to my house, set it up, brought it back down, plugged it in, and it's working. Somehow, because I tried to connect to it through the app to change the name and it says the router or the extender doesn't exist. So I have no idea why it's working or how, but whatever. So next, should we start setting up the weights, or we can plug in the TV? Literally unopened Chromecast. Don't know where it came from. Guess what, guys? More setup I have to do on my phone, so I can't film the time lapse. Best YouTube video of the year. Great news. 40%, 50% updated. So while that's going, I may as well explain the vision over here. So we have the TV facing here, so I can watch Family Guy funny moments while I deadlift here. So I have a rubber mat I'm gonna roll out, gonna move all this junk away, and eventually I want a big mirror right here because I like looking at myself when I deadlift and squat, because then it's like, oh, I hit depth or whatever. Ooh, look, my legs are right there. But yeah, eventually, big mirror, big deadlift, maybe weights either along here or underneath the mirror. We'll see. Perfect. And I'll probably have to take this down, sorry guys. And then I could probably put the leg extension here so I can still watch TV while I train. Is this sad? Is it sad that I'm setting up the entertainment first before the actual gym equipment? Don't answer that. actually do answer that. The algorithm likes it. You know what? Watch this. Updating 40%. I'm gonna set up the pull-up bar so we can actually have our first piece of gym equipment set up. And I'm gonna put it right here. Is that even straight? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's sturdy. I'm cold, so I'm actually gonna do a couple of these. All right, our first set of the new gym. The shit better not fall. Oh, this feels very sturdy. No, it doesn't, no, it doesn't. What was that? What? I think it's okay. What? I have no idea what snapped. Nothing. I mean, that feels really sturdy. Maybe it just wasn't set properly. Cause that feels good. Like, well, now I'm scared. Okay, here's the thing though. Eventually, I'm gonna be getting a proper pull-up thing, or if I get a cage squat rack, I'll do pull-ups on that. Because let's be real, guys. My knees are touching the ground if I fully extend, which I like to fully extend on my pull-ups because I'm not a coward. So already the setup isn't perfect, but it'll work for now. Little worried about that though. Just like that, the Chromecast is set up. And we got the pull-up bar up. I don't want any audio in the background of the video, so I just put up a random Twitch stream. Not really sure who this is, but yeah. All right, we got our entertainment, so now we can actually work. And I'm just gonna start moving this stuff. Okay, so the washer and the dryer, I could low-key live down here. The washer and the dryer, I don't know how heavy these are, so hopefully I can kind of just like shimmy it. Ugh, there's a decapitated cockroach on here. I flicked it and it disintegrated. I think I could maybe like hold it for... So my mic fell off. Don't know how long that's been gone for. But the more worrying thing is I don't know where the magnet is. I mean, I can just attach it to my shirt, so it's not that big of a deal. But whenever I jump, I'm gonna need that magnet back. What are the odds it's like stuck to the washing machine? I don't see it. Shit. Okay, well, hopefully that turns up later. I have no idea. I feel like it just has to be on the ground over here, but it's still literally just like a small gray rectangle. I don't like how these gloves look. I feel like I should be wearing a mask. I might just accept defeat and just assume that that magnet is in fact going to get vacuumed up. Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but as I turned on the vacuum, a giant puff of dirt floated into the atmosphere. I literally just stopped feeling sick today, and I jumped, bought a shit ton of gym equipment, and now I'm inhaling God knows what. So I hope I don't feel sick tomorrow. Anyway, for a vacuum that looks like it's about 80 years old, kind of put in work. Let's get a new angle. Admire my work. Look at that. Pretty clean corner. Oh, I can see the vision. We're gonna go grab our rubber mat Put it right here. And yeah, that's that. But yeah. Yeah, I should flip it the other way. But yeah. That's better. Okay, I might need to go get a few more of these. I did no measuring and I wanted to keep it as cheap as possible. But this will fit the one barbell, like this will be usable. So here's what I'm thinking. We have this beautiful L shape here. We want the mirror here. If I want the mirror to go to the ground, putting weights in front of it, bad idea. One plate slips out of my hand when I drop it on the ground. Whole mirror gone. So I should also probably back this up. I don't really want to be this close to the mirror. Like this is probably what I'm used to. So what I think I'm going to do is buy more of these rubber mats, just cover this whole area and that'll be that. But for now, where should the weights go? I'm thinking the weights should go here because we want the leg extension and over here, and we can also put the bench over here. I will roll this carpet back eventually. Maybe I'll just make the whole floor that, because that material feels good. But yeah, so I think I'll put the plates like right on this wall, so it's easy access for the deadlift, powerlift area, and the weight-loaded hamstring and leg curl, and eventually the bench and squat rack. That's what I'm thinking. And I can have, oh, wait, the setup is sick. Okay, hold on, I had the vision. So we have the deadlift platform here, then we have the squat rack here, and we can look at the same mirror to check my depth and all that. We can have the same exact mirror. Ooh, we're thinking, we're cooking. Okay, so same mirror, same platform. Depending on the mirror we get, we could probably put the weights in front, but I think to the side is better, especially if I ever have guests come over and lift. And I think I'll build my weight tree out of wood or build it myself somehow. Or maybe I'll find a really cheap one on Facebook Marketplace. I'll keep you updated, but that's an item we do not have yet. Do I move all the weights over here now? Okay, let me move this giant basketball goal out of the way. Sorry, I gotta grab this traffic light first though. Don't worry about where I got this. Oh, the cable's being crushed a little bit. I apologize. You guys have been staring through that basketball hoop the entire video. Like that should have been the first thing I moved. Ugh. I'm not really good at this whole long form vlogging thing. Like I don't even know if that camera's aiming at me right now. Although I think the trick is people like me pay other people to do the camera tracking for them. And I don't have that right now. And I'm not about to, be like, hey, older brother, wanna just come film me in the 20-degree shed for 3 hours? Why the fuck would I do that? Why would I ask him that? The answer's no. And if he says yes, I know he doesn't want to, then I'll just feel bad. So I'm gonna somehow try and move these things that hopefully you can see out of the way. Like just out of this corner. That's that out of the way. Do I build the leg extension tonight? Whew. That's gonna take a while. Yeah, that DJI magnet is gone. Oh well. One like and I'll eat the silica do not eat gel packet. I lied. Oh! I found it! Why was it over there? Yo! I can unclip it. You know what the crazy thing is? I've worn this while dunking. Like the whole reason I used the magnet is because I figured it was way better at staying on me. I don't know how it fell off. I must have knocked my mic or something moving something. Maybe the clip's better for this. Because if I move something heavy like these things, it might knock it away. But we have the magnet though. We didn't lose it. That's hype. I think I'll throw you all. Sorry, you can't watch the TV anymore. I think this is a good angle. Oh yeah, that's a great angle. Fantastic even. So this is what we're focusing on right now. I'm gonna move just this random shit. So all this really heavy stuff, I'll be honest, I'm just gonna get someone to help me with that, because holy crap, I could not do that alone. I try to do stuff myself, because that's just who I am. I picked up all the weight equipment myself. I used my own money, well, kind of. My mom pitched in a little bit of money as a birthday present, but she didn't have to, she's just nice. I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm gonna lick my fingers. I don't even want to pretend to do it because I'm definitely gonna accidentally eat some. While we wait to get the rest of the rubber flooring, I can keep this clean. Like, there's no reason for me to just leave it fucking filthy. Just because, ooh, in a few weeks, I'll replace it with rubber. Like, bro, just get this shit off the ground. Admire my work. I really want to crack open this barbell, this bar, so that's what we're gonna do. Barbell was literally right. Why did I correct myself? Oh, it's so nice. This is brand new. This is not used. I hope you can look at it. Ugh. Let me make sure this camera is in a good spot. Ugh. Ooh, that's tough. Oh my gosh. Look how nice this bar is. Rotates like a glove for those cleans. Look how nice this bar quality is. I am so glad I didn't get that rusty one. Spend an extra $70, get an infinitely better product. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need more rubber though. That barely fits. Oh, that's tough, dude. That's such a sick bar. It's starting to look like a gym, dude. We got a bar. And we got these little clampers. Oh wow, the lock actually works on these. Damn! Am I stupid? No, I'm not stupid, I'm just weak. Little clamps with really high quality locks. Locks in the public gyms never work. We can put the clamps right in front of the TV. Was it only 3 screws or was it 4? I hope it wasn't 4. I'm gonna be stepping on one of those things later. The bench needs to go right here so I can watch TV. Oh, it feels nice to sit, actually. Oh. Oh. Damn, this is a nice bench. Oh, it's tall too. It's actually pretty rare a bench is tall enough for me. Usually my head's hanging off the back of it. This feels nice. I'm gonna hit 3 sets of meditating. I'm gonna watch TV. No, the zombie piglin, bro. Oh, you're so dumb. You can't use a flint and steel or it'll aggro them. Now you have to build the Great Wall of China to keep them out. Oh my gosh, this guy's so bad. He's literally the #1 rank in the world, and I don't even play the game. Okay, but real talk though, I need this bench for hip thrusts, so I would like it to be near the plates. And I also would like to do it on the rubber when applicable. Fuck you. Sorry. I'm gonna have to take the Super Smash Brothers down behind me. This is not Super Smash Brothers land anymore. Oh my gosh. I was gonna tell the backstory of the building, but I fucking forgot to say the rest of it. All right, while I'm sitting down, story time. So this building used to be a screen printing business a very long time ago. And then it became a batting cage for my baseball team until I was like 12. 11, 12-ish. And then it kind of sat dormant for a really long time. It had a issue. Well, one, no HVAC, no humidity control, and there was a drainage issue. It's at the bottom of a hill. So the water would run down and the whole thing would get super humid. There was mildew everywhere. Black mold, it was horrible. Like this thing was completely like dead. And then a long time goes by of not using it. And eventually I get into Super Smash Brothers, like competitive Smash, and I want to host tournaments. So literally right before the pandemic happened, my buddy Travis Reynolds, and I cleaned the whole thing up. We hung up the like little black panels. We're super cheap off Amazon, and obviously they're super destroyed and frail now after years of not being used. But at the time it looked really clean. It like hit all the insulation, but COVID happened. The tournament stopped like as soon as we got this all set up. The tournament just never really happened again. It had like one random tournament. I was at university and a different Smash player was like, hey, I really like the venue you use. Can I use it for a tournament? I was like, sure. But it was the middle of summer and it was super hot. It was like a mess. And I was just in Raleigh. But anyway, that's why it's decorated for Super Smash Brothers. That's the last thing it's been used for. And now it's just storage. But we got the drainage thing fixed. That's why it's not super moldy and mildewy and super gross. And that's why it's like carpeted from the Smash. And all the random furniture, like the washer and dryer, are my brother's old apartment items that are just being stored here, and they have to go. Not really sure what to do with that stuff, but right now there's enough space for me to at least train. So the end game of this place is huge, and I'm super, super stoked to get it started, but we got a lot of work to do. I suppose that's enough story time. Where should we put this bench? I think what I'm gonna do is just bench back here, leg extension to the side, weights directly behind me, kind of like right where this Smash Brothers thing is. And then the weights will be near those two spots where I need the most. And then the leg extension, whatever. We're gonna have the bench here. Eventually we'll have a cage squat rack right here. Whatever I can get my hands on relatively cheap. And then we'll have the weights right here. Yeah, right? Oh, or even I could do like a floating weight tree right here. Nah, but against the wall it just looks better. I have this dip thing also that I'll go grab. Oh, there's not really space for it right now. But the dip can go wherever. I need to do this shit again. I need a little more space than I thought, but 47 minutes, sheesh. Okay, yeah, so see, I want bench, squat rack there, then leg extension, then dips for now. But look at that stupid washer and dryer, bro. So heavy. Here's the question. Do I try to build the leg extension? It's very late at night, but honestly, I feel like I haven't gotten that much done. In the 3 hours of work I've worked on this, I think, what time is it? Oh, okay. Actually, no, it has been 3 hours because I started at 8. Or did I start at 9? 2 to 3 hours I've worked on this. I set up the internet, set up the TV, moved the junk out of that corner and vacuumed, got the barbell and the rubber set up, moved the bench. Feel like it's not that much. I feel like the before and after would be a lot better if I built that leg extension. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move the Super Smash Brothers stuff because that's not what this building is anymore. I'll probably put up some decor of some other kind. And then I'm going to build a leg extension. Oh, I'm not looking forward to building this thing. Yeah, so there are squat racks that are built to drill up walls like this. Like you literally just rack it here and then you take it out and it just like sits on the wall. But I don't trust this plywood to support the weight that I squat. I don't know if I've said that already in this video, probably, but it was probably also like 30 minutes ago and most of you are probably like either trying to go to sleep or have clicked off the video, or this is a second monitor thing and you're not really paying attention, which is good. That's what it's there for. You don't have to pay attention to me. I'm here to yap in your ear. That is it. Oh my God, there's 80 fucking million thumbtacks, dude. This leg extension is terrifying, dude. Because here's the thing. It comes in 2 boxes. That's a lot of boxes. Dude, I think we're building a leg extension. Oh, well, that feels light. It should fit 4 plates on there. The dude sounded really confident it'll fit 4 plates, but it might barely fit 4 plates, but. No, that shit is only fitting 4 plates. The thing is, like, it doesn't actually bother me, because here's the thing. I'm gonna need more plates eventually. Like, I'll probably always keep a plate on the leg extension. Like, I'll probably always keep a plate, like, on some random thing. These plates are also way too thick to really do weighted pull or weighted dips with. Like, they work, but it's definitely a little, like, So I'm not really that bummed. And 400 is still a decent weight. It's just a little low for hip thrusts. So I'll probably have to get skinnier weights, which is fine. Like, let me get you guys a better angle of this. Show you what I'm working with. 405 is plenty fine. Like 4 plates on each side, that's totally good. But it's not, it can fit another plate if I don't use clips. And I feel like if I hip thrust, it's gonna fall off. But I don't know, we can try. I mean, maybe I can just put a band around it. I've seen people do that before. So you know what, maybe it's workable. But even so, like I could just take off the plate on the end, get like 1 pair of skinnier 45s for like $100, and then I'm fine. But either way, this is great for power clean, this is great for deadlift. I'm happy. Let's build a leg extension starting at 11:30 p.m. This is not smart.
I haven't even started building it yet. Now look, how hard can it be? I need this for isometrics tomorrow. I could just build it tomorrow.
Oy. Like, I feel like they must have the Tesseract in this thing. It's like stapled everywhere. It's a leg extension, it's not a piece of glass. Funny. Nice material. Oh, that is a very nice material. It's soft. Okay. Good start. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I feel like there's not that much shit here. You know, there might be 3 boxes of God knows what else, but I'm not gonna open those till the instructions tell me to. All right, now we got this thing. I'm taking a break. Maybe just getting all the parts out of the box is a good stopping point. Maybe that's enough. I'll just look at the instruction manual and I'll make a judgment call. Thing is, I shouldn't be that tired. Oh wait, yes I should. I slept like shit last night. I slept like absolute dog water. No wonder I'm tired. Minecraft dirt block! Yo, that's so cool. Like, how do they pack it so tight? How am I supposed to get it out? Maybe I just slide it the other way. Or maybe the box is already fucked, man. I'm opening this shit like a treasure chest. I already fucking destroyed this stupid box. Ha! It's open. God damn. I still can't get anything out. I don't know why the fuck this is in here. Hope you guys can even see that. Look, wooden plank. I don't know why I was in there. Dude, if I had a cameraman, that dude would be miserable. The following tools might help you improve your installation experience.
You don't give me the tools?
I ain't checking if I got all that, man.
Step 1 is the whole thing fucking built.
Guys, what are we doing? Do I call it here? I might just resume tomorrow because this seems overwhelming. That took me like 20 minutes to just open the box. And the fact that I'm like kind of winded, bro, I'm a pro athlete. I know I just am recovering from the flu, but like I should not be winded. I think I'm just tired. I've done a lot of bullshit today. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I'm gonna pray mice don't eat the instructions overnight. And if not, well, I'm sure they're online somewhere. Or if they do. Oh, you guys couldn't see anything. Why did I start building it there? Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna put the rest of the weights just over there. Actually, I should probably put them there for now so I can build the weight rack. I'll just put them over here somewhere. I like them being there though. I'm gonna put them there. The thing is, I do have to deadlift tomorrow, and I am technically deloading, so I'm allowed to skip calves. I wouldn't normally skip calves. It's just because I really am excited to use the gym. That's the only reason I'm actually skipping calves. Calves are actually like my favorite muscle to work. Maybe I can still find a way to do it, but it won't be super heavy. Actually, wait, I could clean, jerk, drop on my shoulder, and then do single leg. But I can single leg 225. It's pointless. These 35s are insanely nice. Like, I mean stupid nice. And the fact that I got them for 80 cents a pound is fucking beautiful. Which is kind of like, you know, yeah, I can hip thrust. Like, realistically, it doesn't matter. This looks like hell to me right now. So we're gonna save that. We'll bring the necessary tools tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm on frame anymore. I'm not used to filming this kind of video. So I'm sorry, but I'm assuming most of you aren't watching and just listening anyway. And then maybe looking every once in a while, just to check on the progress. Oh my God. So like right now you're probably looking because I'm straining, but there's nothing going on because I'm behind the camera. Holy shit, this thing is heavy. Yeah. So this dip thing is where the leg extension is gonna be, but I'll just make room tomorrow because right now the trash for the leg extension is where that's gonna go. So where this dip thing is, this is where I want the leg extension, right next to the squat rack. And I'm gonna put this like right there. I need to get some, I need to make a list of stuff I need still. I could just hang this on. The only time I'm gonna be using this is when I have weight on me. But I might just keep this hung on here. I was gonna say I need J-hooks, but I don't really think I do. I think this is everything we need for upper body tomorrow after we build the leg extension. I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today. Let's just go over what we did. First thing, we got internet to the building. Great. Second thing, we moved all the junk that was there out over here and out over there to address at a later date when I have more hands. So I can't move all this shit by myself. It is too heavy. Third thing, got all the gym equipment. I loaded it up in here and I moved it all and organized it over here. Oh, I forgot the TV. Third thing we did was the TV. And we got and then we set up the rubber and we got some weight on the bar. We got all of our weights over here, around 500 plus pounds. We had 8 45s, and then a pair of 35s, a pair of 25s, a pair of 10s, pair of 5s, pair of 2.5s. I'm not doing the math on that, but lots of weight, more than I'm gonna need for a long, long time. I'll probably have to buy some skinnier plates because this only fits 4 of these really fat ones, or 5 if I band them together. So short-term solution, I'll probably buy some workout bands on Amazon because bands are something that I need anyway. Yes, that's good, that's fine. We got the bench over here. We got this for $240 off because of this cut. So I'll probably put some duct tape on that tomorrow. I got some black duct tape and people probably won't even notice. So that's great. Really, really sturdy and adjustable. Great for hip thrusts because I don't want the bench to be moving while I'm doing that. So really happy with that. Then we got this dip machine over here. I mean, this didn't really need much. These two I just kind of moved over to the corner. Oh, I vacuumed and cleaned hella, which is nice. And then we opened the leg extension and we're gonna assemble it tomorrow. So in one day I picked up all the equipment and I got all this organized. I'm really happy with how today went. I really wanted to build the leg extension today, but it's no big deal. There was a lot of stuff that had to get done and the internet took a little longer than I was expecting. And I also got tired a lot earlier than I was expecting. So fair enough. I'm gonna write a little list of everything I need, buy it probably, or find it free on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. Ideally, because I don't need a super expensive mirror or a super expensive weight tree or anything. So I'll hunt around for some deals and I'll report back either right now when this cuts to day 2 or in the next video. Who knows? Thanks for sticking around. Love y'all. Bye. W outro.